DoorDasher fired after demanding more than $8 tip in controversial viral video. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a greedy DoorDasher who thinks they should have more than an $8 tip. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. There'll be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A DoorDash driver in New York went viral after a video of her rant, recorded via a Ring doorbell camera, was uploaded to Twitter yesterday, sparking backlash online. In the clip, she can be seen berating the customer for only tipping her $8 for the trip, which she claims was a 40-minute drive, and that he needs to rethink his tip amount. Really? After the customer became irate at the door, Dasher. Let me say that again. After the customer became irate at the DoorDasher, arguing with him about the length of the actual drive, purportedly around 12 minutes in reality, and the tip amount, she then declared she was taking the food back, promptly picking up the bag and stomped back to her car, throwing a temper tantrum. What I'm going to do now is allow you to see this video and this woman's rant, and then we'll come back and discuss how I think about it right after this.
You can leave it, thank you. You can leave it.
No, I could speak to you actually.
I'm sorry?
I need to speak to you. I don't think you realize where they're coming from, so I need to speak to you.
Where what's coming from?
Where the food you ordered is coming from. I don't think you realize the distance that it's come from, because then you would never actually have given what you give. So I think you can come and see face to face. Because I drove 40 minutes, and it was extremely far, and I got it to you early. So I don't think you realize where you ordered from.
I don't understand. You
Well,
did 4 minutes from where?
From the restaurant that you ordered from. Do you realize how far it is? Do you realize you ordered from Colmac and you're in Smithtown?
That's a 15-20 minute drive.
It's not. You need to try to drive it. I just drove it. It's 40 minutes. It's 12 and a half miles. So I don't think you realize how far it is.
So when did you accept the pickup if you think it's that far?
They don't let us know how far. So I think you need to adjust your tip to make it right.
How much is the tip?
You gave an $8 tip.
What the hell are you looking for? I gave an $8.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the food back. Okay.
Okay. Is she fucking kidding? $8? That's a lot. 40 minutes it took her to get it?
Okay, so first thing I noticed was her attitude when she got there. Okay, I didn't like her attitude, and it sounded like she was privileged. Okay, and it's like, you need to be grateful that I brought you your food and that it took me this amount of time, so now you need to give me more because it took me a little bit more. Like, it just seemed like she had a sense of, privilege in her voice. All right, and had the nerve to throw a temper tantrum and take my man food back. Now, I hope he got every single penny back, okay, and got a refund for his food, because that was unnecessary for what she did, and it was totally out of bounds. All right. Now, I'm sure you don't know, but I used to do DoorDash. Not DoorDash, I'm sorry. I did Instacart way, years back. And then as of late, probably about the start of these videos, I actually started doing what they call that, GoPuff. Okay. If you're not familiar with GoPuff, they deliver basically anything you can name. It was almost like there's these 3 college kids that came up with the idea of, the late night snack. GoPuff, basically, if you know anything about puffing, smoking weed, and what do most people that smoke weed want? Snacks, something to eat, the munchies, little, objects here or there. I drove for them. I made a decent amount of money in the beginning. As time went on, the money gets smaller and smaller, but it was an adventure nonetheless. So I'm familiar with what she had to go through on, all the things that, that went down. Now, what I will say is my man gave her an $8 tip. It was a 12-minute drive. It took her 40 minutes. So, okay. In most cases like that, if I'm told that my food's going to be there at 5:30 and your ass show up at 6 o'clock, yeah, that tip ain't looking too good, sis. You know what I'm saying? Because I was quoted one time and you showed up at a different time. Okay? So because she can't drive, okay, I understand the traffic situation and all the above or whatever, but there's still no excuse why she comes to the door, okay, she gets the tip, she can see that he gave her a tip. Now most of the time, if I'm getting a tip when I go out there and do my routes, just think about it. You do a route, okay, let's just say you work for 4 hours. You end up with 10 people. We're gonna make the math easy. You end up with 10 people that you gotta deliver for, okay? Most of the time when I was doing what I had to do, I got paid $3 per trip, okay? Then I got paid those $3 per trip for the bags. That's actually called just the $3 for the bag. The trip was free, but the bags was $3 for every bag you got. So in essence, we ended up getting 2 bags per trip, okay? Some, you might got lucky, 4 or 5 bags a trip. I was one of the fortunate ones, was able to get a few more bags here or there. So, and that was pretty quick, efficient, polite. I got everything done. Everyone was happy. You know what I mean? Tips was flowing. So everything was great. So I would get the 2 bags, which was the $6. And then whatever when you go do your trip, once you deliver it, whatever the customer decides they want to give you, they give you. Now let's just say she gave me, or the person I delivered to gave me $8. That's $14 for that, right? Now most of the time, the way I calculate it in my mind per hour. I don't calculate it per trip, I calculate it per hour. Because however long it takes me, now I have to go back and sit around and wait for this and wait for that. So when you're done with your first hour, generally it's kind of like around, it's almost an average of how much you're gonna make that, for that particular, that shift and that, that hourly rate. So if I get 2 bags, I deliver them, come back, get 2 more bags, deliver them. Let's say I get $8 both times, 8 and 8 is 16, and then you add the 12 to it. That's $20 an hour I'm getting paid to do this trip, because you got the 3 bags, which is $3 a piece, and it's all together for those 2 trips is 4 bags. So it's 12 times 8, which is 20. So I'm getting paid $20 an hour, and usually I average between $16 to $20 an hour whenever I did my trips. You know what I'm saying? Usually in the summertime, it's pretty good. Things have changed as of late, but when I was doing it, it was $20 an hour. Now, when I got an introductory rate, it started me out at just $20 an hour flat. And then whatever else extra I got. So I made a boatload of cash, okay, and a fast rate. So it was very rewarding. You know what I'm saying? I had no complaints from it. But this young lady right here is like, okay, I understand your frustration. I understand, you want a little more because, you did what you had to do. But like, in all honesty, these customers don't have to give you a tip. Okay, because everything is built into when you go out and you do what you got. It's a tip, is a gratuity for you bringing it. They're saying thank you, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Usually everything is built into the price of whatever you're getting. So you're getting those $3 for the bag. When they give you $3 for the bag, essentially that's your tip. So at the end of the day, this young lady goes out, throws a temper tantrum, okay? And she decides that, you know, she feels like, okay, I took this long trip and I'm not being compensated for it. Now, at the end of the day, I understand your frustration, lady. You got traffic, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know what's going on. It could have, you know, I don't know the logistics of what's going on. I just know it took her from 12 minutes to 40 minutes, okay? So now we got a whole, what's that, 28 minutes in between there. What was you doing for those 28 minutes? How do we know that she didn't stop off at the store and get herself some stuff and then decide to stop at you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what everything entailed. And they didn't give us like a blow-by-blow description of what was going on. We just saw that when she got to the door, she just started blasting her mouth and saying, well, I want more than $8 and this trip took 40 minutes and this, that, and the third. It's not his fault that it took 40 minutes, okay? It's your fault that it took 40 minutes because, number one, the trip was slated to take 12 minutes. 12 to 15 minutes tops. If it takes 12 to 15 minutes tops to get your ass over there and handle your business, why are you taking 40 minutes, okay? For me, 40 minutes, think about how far you can get in 40 minutes. From your point A to where you're going. Some people can go from one state to the next state in 40 minutes. Now, I promise you, this is within the state, okay? And if it's 15 minutes away, I mean, maybe you went down the wrong road, maybe you went down the wrong block, the bus was parked in front of you, you had to ride by a truck. I don't know what happened, you know what I'm saying? I just know that whenever you're doing DoorDash and things of that nature, it usually doesn't take you outside of your range of where you're going, okay? So it's unfortunate for this young lady that it took her this long and that, you know, that she feels like she's just privileged and she should get more than what I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Like, where they get these people at? Where they find these people at? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But at any rate, I'm glad her ass got fired because it makes the other dashers look bad, okay? We don't need the other dashers looking bad because now everyone's going to be thinking, well, damn, you know, they're kind of reluctant to do whatever they're going to do or give whatever they're going to give because they feel like they ain't giving enough. I mean, people struggling these days. People don't have the money to give up a whole bunch of money. You want these people to give you $20 tips. Like, who does that? You ain't waiting no damn table. You just dropped the food off and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? So the fact they gave you something, you should be grateful, okay? So kudos to the gentleman, whoever this was, that actually talked to her and got back with her because most would have been like, oh, well, you know, I'm sorry, I'll give you a little more. Like, I'm not giving you nothing, okay? Get better driving skills, okay, and get there faster and maybe, you know, it may work out for you in the next one. But at any rate, with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. Thanks for sharing the videos. Thanks for watching the videos. One thing, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, do me a favor. Go over there, check those videos out. I'm trying something new, trying to do different things, you know what I mean? Try to get a different audience and so forth and so on. I'm not always trying to do just a news story here. I may give you a clip in the news story. I may just give you the video over there, you know what I'm saying? Minus the commentary. I don't know what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? But at any rate, come on, support me. Hit that like button, hit that follow button, hit the heart button, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? Show me some love, I definitely appreciate it. And you know, all the love I can get, I'm nothing without you. And this channel will continue to grow as long as you help participate and do your piece. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and we can keep it moving, all right? I love every single one of y'all. I love doing this stuff. You know what I mean? It's enjoyment. You know what I'm saying? I get to, you know, talk one-on-one with you guys and discuss some things. So let me know how you feel in the comment section below about this young lady. Do you think she was wrong? Do you think she was right? Sound off in the comments, all right? I love every single one of y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.